Hi everyone, my name is Danielle with Trinity Readings, and I am going to be doing the weekly Tarotscope for the sign of Cancer. This is a general read, so take what resonates, and if it doesn't resonate, just let it be. You can also check the readings for your moon sign or your rising sign, because sometimes those will resonate more. I am available for in-depth personal readings. You can check in the description box for the link to my Facebook page, and that'll show you all the different types of readings that I offer and what the prices are. So let's begin with your reading, Cancer. Mercury is now in retrograde. I do plan on doing a video on that in the next couple days to give you guys some advice on how to manage through it so it's not as difficult. It's never really as difficult as everybody makes it out to be. It's just a time where it's showing you where there's blockages within your communication and your thought process, and showing you things that maybe can be adjusted, just to kind of clear the way for you to be in a better place and be where you want to be, specifically in relationships and how we communicate in our relationships with other people. It's also in Scorpio, which means there are, that will bring up a lot of things that have been hidden, or things that need to be addressed. Sometimes it's going to show you things that maybe you need some closure on. Okay, let's see what we have for you this week. What is the energy for you guys for the first week of November? What do you guys have going on right now? You guys got me quiet on this one, I'm sorry. Okay. I feel like for some of you, you're recently going through or in the process of going through just a really major transformation in your life. It might be some kind of ending, or just you're going on a new path right now. The overall energy is the Two of Wands. So maybe you're just kind of at a crossroads or ready to take a different direction in your life, or maybe with a person. There's definitely something that has ended. Although I feel like it's something that now that this has ended, it's possibly something that it's not like a very recent ending. I feel like you're just now finally able to maybe heal from it. So maybe you've had a relationship that has ended over the past couple months, and you're finally in this energy of being able to kind of regain your composure and move forward in a new direction in your life. I do feel like if this is a relationship that has ended in the past couple months, I do feel like this was a very long-term relationship. And so maybe it did take you a long time to get over. And I feel like whatever this relationship was, the energy of this relationship, I feel like it's left you really kind of guarded and on guard with other people in your life. So maybe if there's new people coming in, you're still kind of on guard because you probably just don't want to go through any more heartache. I do feel that you're in this energy where you're suddenly getting a lot more attention, and you're, maybe having new people come towards you and wanting to start something with you. Um, and you're in that energy to want a new beginning and to want to start something new, but at the same time, I feel like you're still kind of guarded. I do feel like for some of you, there is something or someone from your past, and that energy kind of keeps coming back, and you're kind of tired of that energy coming back, and so you're just kind of ready to really just get rid of it altogether. I do feel also again that there is somebody that's wanting to work together with you, wanting to start something new with you. But again, I feel like you're holding yourself back. You're just giving as little as you possibly can. And this could be switched around. This could be you wanting to start a relationship with somebody, but they have just recently gotten out of something, and so they're a little guarded. So take it as it fits with you. But I feel like overall what this is saying is to have a little more patience with yourself and compassion with yourself with everything that you've gone through. If you have gone through a breakup, this is saying have a little more patience with yourself. Let me pull some more cards on this Nine of Wands. Let's see what this Nine of Wands is. Sorry. Is with the Nine of Wands being in the center of the reading, that's usually what the main issue is. So let's see what this Nine of Wands is. Yeah, I feel like there is an opportunity being presented to you, and I feel like it's a very positive opportunity with the Sun card. I feel like this is there's something in your presence that's something that you really want, something that's really going to bring you a lot of joy. But your energy is still kind of focused on things that have happened in the past, and so this opportunity is being presented to you, but I feel like you're just so you're still maybe a little bit stuck in the past and trying to let the past go, or you're not seeing or wanting to accept the opportunity right now. And again, this could be somebody that you're dealing with. You're wanting to start something with somebody, and you know that it's a very positive relationship. You know it's a really good relationship, but this person is still kind of in a little bit of a funk, and so they're not really taking you up on your offer. Let me see what this Death card is right here. Yeah, I feel like you've been in this energy where nothing has been, moving, or so this might be a relationship that hasn't been moving forward, and you're ready. You don't want this indecision anymore. You don't want to be sitting here not knowing what to do. And maybe in this relationship, there's not a lot of communication, and so you're just kind of, wanting to move past whatever this issue is. But again, I feel like one of you, either you or the other person, is in that energy where there's still something from the past that either keeps trying to come in, or maybe it's just the energy. The energy is still present, and it needs to be kind of released at this point in order for you guys to move forward. So let me pull some more and see what we have. Yeah, I feel like some of you have definitely been in this kind of back and forth cycle with a person. Um, and just never knowing what's going on, never, one minute things are okay, the next minute they're not. And I feel like you're just kind of tired of this up and down energy and really want to get something solid going. Yeah. But in the same sense, I feel like you both have been in this pattern for so long. And so there is a need to break out of this pattern, to do something to break out of this pattern. But I think that you're both in that energy where you're waiting for the other person to do it, and neither one of you is really going to do anything, because you're both kind of on guard, and maybe you're both kind of just so unsure, of which way to go with this. I do feel too. I do feel also that one of you in this relationship is, probably has a lot of work on their plate. It's working a lot. Maybe it's both of you. So take into consideration that maybe, that's what the blockage is right now. This could also be saying to take a minute and take a step away from the energy of this relationship right now, and start putting in some focus on working on yourself, on self-love, on putting in some effort into yourself. When you're wanting somebody to put effort into a relationship, you have to look at where your effort is going. If you're avoiding taking care of yourself in order to fight to get energy from this relationship, you're neglecting yourself, and you're not putting that energy into yourself and that consistency into yourself. And so that person is not going to give that to you either. If you're not willing to put in, to give yourself love and put in the work for yourself, you can't really expect another person to do that for you. Also, if you're the one putting in all the work in the relationship, are you giving the other person any time to put any effort into you? And vice versa. Look at what effort is being put into the relationship on both sides, and see what you can do to bring more balance into that. If you're the one putting in all the effort, then take a step back and put some of that effort into yourself, and that person will follow suit. And if they don't, then they're not meant to be in your life, right? Yeah, you're definitely ready to move away from this energy. And I feel like you're ready to move away from it, whether this person comes with you or not. Yeah, that's definitely your energy right now. I do feel, again, that there's a new relationship being offered to you, or a new relationship in your presence, and it's a matter of fully letting this past relationship go, or letting this past energy go, because I do feel that there's a relationship that will fulfill you in every possible way, and it's in your presence. And I feel like this. There's a person in your energy. They're wanting to make you an offer. They're wanting to give you something solid. With it being the Page of Pentacles, that's more of a. It's not a huge offer. It's usually something that it's bigger than it appears. And so this person might just simply be asking for, something, or offering you something that is seemingly very little, but on, behind the surface, it's a lot bigger than you realize. This relationship has a great deal of potential, but you still might be in this energy, this back and forth energy from somebody from the past, and that's blocking this for you. with the Chariot in the middle, I feel like you are in the process of fully letting that energy go. So I do feel like this week, you're kind of, oh, that's really beautiful. Yeah, you're really letting that past energy go. I really love this Ten of Swords, because the Ten of Swords is usually such a dark card. And in a lot of decks, the knives are actually in his back, and it's just always a very dark card, and I never like it. But in this deck, it's almost like the swords have been lifted, and all the light around it. So I feel like you're able to see the blessing in this ending, and you're able to take, every relationship brings us growth. Even the relationships that are bad and the relationships that end badly, they're still bringing you growth. They're still bringing you to the next level. And I feel like you're able to see that and be grateful for the experience, but also be ready to move on, because right underneath we have the Ten of Cups. And the Ten of Cups is the ultimate relationship, the ultimate love. And I feel like that's what you have coming in for you. I feel like you have this new relationship, this beautiful soulmate relationship right there. You just have to be able to fully let yourself transform out of that old energy from that old relationship. Or whatever it is that has held you back. You might just simply be fearful of commitment or fearful of letting anybody in because of something that somebody has done to you in your past. And again, this could be the other person. This could be the other person has been dealing with somebody from their past, and it's affected your relationship. But with that being said, this person is transforming out of that energy, and they are, making that effort to come towards you this week, and you're going to see that this week. So if that's the case, if you've been recently talking to somebody or dating somebody, but you feel like they're guarded, that's what's going on, that maybe they're just clearing out this old energy in their life. So I keep dropping cards. Let's see what else we got. We'll pull a few more cards, and then we'll pull some oracle cards for you for your guidance for the week. I am hearing too that somebody's been having a lot of financial issues. And I want to say, take some time over the next few days to kind of reevaluate how you're spending your money and where your money's going, because I feel like there's money going somewhere unnecessarily that you might not even realize. I also want to say that almost like you're being charged for something, you're paying for something that you're not even using, or you're paying for something that you don't even realize, or something to that effect. So just take a moment to kind of, if you're worried about money, take a moment to kind of reevaluate your money, reevaluate your finances, your spending. Maybe a few more cards for the sign of Cancer. Yeah, I feel this is going to be a really quick shift in a relationship for you this week. I feel like you're going to suddenly get a lot of communication from somebody, and it's obviously from this person that you're wanting to be in a relationship with, or you're in a relationship with. You're going to be getting a lot of very honest communication from this person this week, and it's also saying, make sure when you're communicating, make sure you're communicating open and honestly. The Queen of Swords, it's saying try not to let your emotions override what you're saying. The Knight of Swords is somebody that communicates in a very quick, rapid manner, and so sometimes it can be taken as harsh communication, but it's what it is usually this person has all this stuff that they've been wanting to say, and so it's all coming out real quick, and it might throw you off for a second. And so the Queen of Swords is asking you to really listen to what this person is saying, and don't be so quick to take it as harsh communication. Really take time to listen to this person, because I feel like there's a lot of, love in this relationship and a lot of potential in this relationship, but the way you guys are going to be communicating this week, it might not be all that lovey-dovey communication, but just understand the love is there, the connection is there. It's just all of this communication needs to come out first. You guys need to have this really open, honest communication. And the Queen of Wands, this is just the ultimate, like, confidence. She's confident. She has no fear. She will go after what she wants. So just maintain your confidence this week, and just, again, really pay attention to the communication, and really pay attention to what you're communicating to the other person, and how you're listening. A lot of times when we've had problems with somebody, we tend to communicate everything that we're pissed off about. Try not to do that this week. Try to keep the communication focused on where you want to go in the relationship and what direction you want to take in the relationship, instead of, focusing on things that have went wrong. All right, so let's get some oracle cards for you. Yeah. Oh, I love it. Okay. This is definitely saying you're coming to the end of a cycle. The full moon is the moon. When it's a full moon, it's clearing away all the darkness. It clears away everything that's been blocking you. So I would also say that I think the next full moon is somewhere around the 13th, I think, of this month. And so I think you're going to notice that the next couple weeks, it's going to be just a really major transformation for you in your life, and probably within your relationship. These two cards are asking you to really pay attention to your inner guidance right now, and really pay attention to messages that you're getting, from your guides, from the universe. I feel like you're really being guided in a new direction right now, and you're really being guided to look at things differently, or to look at something from a different perspective. And I think that when you do, it's going to, just be a really positive change for you. This also talks about communication. So again, your communication this week is going to be very important. So be very mindful of what you're saying, of what other people are saying to you. Again, with the perspective card, it is that energy that something's being offered, or there's something really positive and you're just not seeing it right now. Again, that could be the other person. So keep that in mind, and try to look at whatever difficult situation you're dealing with. If it's a relationship, try to look at it from a bigger perspective right now. With the rebirth card, I feel like this is, just you getting back into that, the joy of being in a relationship, the joy of being in love. So again, I feel like overall what the energy is that there's somebody from the past that energy of that relationship needs to be just kind of cleared away once and for all. And I feel like that's the process that you're going to be going through this week. But again, it's putting you in this beautiful soulmate relationship. So take time to kind of, if you still have old energy from a past relationship, really take time to kind of clear that away and heal from that once and for all during this time. And that is that. I hope you guys have an amazing week. Thank you for watching my videos. Please subscribe to my channel. Much love to you all. Have a good week. Bye-bye.